St. Mary's Secondary School was a school located in a big city in town. It was a school filled with all calibers of children, especially the children to the rich and influential families. St. Mary's Secondary School was one of the best around, and every parents who could afford it desired to see their children study there. The school was supposed to be a place of learning and growth, but for 14-year-old Gloria, who was studying under scholarship, it was a living nightmare. She had always been a shy and introverted student, but things took a turn for the worse when she entered secondary school. It started with small things. Clara, the notorious Queen Bee, would make snide comments about Gloria's clothes, her hair, and her skin tone. She would push Gloria's chair, knock over her books, and steal her lunch money. But as time went on, the bullying escalated into full-blown attacks. She dreaded going to school every morning, though she hid it from her family as she couldn't gather the courage to tell them that she was being bullied at school. Clara and her friends would corner Gloria in the school bathroom, taunting her and calling her names. They would make fun of her accent, her parents, and her cultural heritage. They would push her around, slap her, and kick her. Amara would try to defend herself, but Clara and her friends were too strong, too powerful. The bullying didn't just stop at physical attacks. Clara and her friends would also spread rumors about Gloria, telling lies about her personal life, her family, and her friends. They would make fun of her grades, her interests, and her hobbies. They would exclude her from social events, parties, and gatherings. Gloria tried to ignore them, to pretend that their words didn't hurt. But it was hard to shake off the feeling of worthlessness that had settled in her stomach. She began to doubt herself, to wonder if she was indeed as worthless as Clara and her friends made her out to be. As the bullying continued, Gloria started to withdraw from her friends and family. She stopped participating in class, stopped going to school events, and stopped smiling. Her parents and teachers noticed the change in her, but Gloria couldn't bring herself to talk about it. Clara and her friends took things too far. They met Gloria at the school backyard, taunting her and pushing her around. They began to beat her up, and Gloria felt like she was going to break, like she couldn't take it anymore. She had to run away from them. She ran into the school hall and cried till her eyes got puffy. One day, Gloria came to school and went straight to the class. She kept her bag and waited for the teacher to come in. The first teacher demanded that everyone should submit their assignments. Gloria, knowing fully well that she already wrote hers, went to her bag to get it, but it was nowhere to be found. She emptied her bag, but still didn't find it. The teacher then assumed that she didn't write the assignment given to her. The teacher severely punished Gloria and sent her out of the class. Gloria left the class feeling sad as she wondered where she kept her book. After a while, Clara and her friends walked up to her, smiling evilly. Clara brought out the book that Gloria had been looking for and threw it at Gloria's face. It was then obvious that Clara was the brain behind Gloria's missing book, and yet she stood there and watched the teacher punish her. Gloria wanted to walk away, but Clara held her back, pulling her by the hair. Gloria swallowed hard in anger, and something inside of her snapped. She remembered a phrase her mother had once told her: "You are not alone, and you are not worthless." Gloria took a deep breath, stood up straight, and looked Neoma dead in the eye. "Leave me alone," Gloria said, her voice firm and strong. "I'm not afraid of you." Clara sneered, but Gloria could see the faintest glimmer of surprise in her eyes. For a moment, the two girls locked eyes, and Gloria felt a sense of power and confidence that she had never felt before. Gloria didn't want to cause a fuss, so she turned and walked away, leaving Clara to wonder what had come over Gloria and why she had become so bold. From that day, Gloria determined to stand up for herself and not let anyone bully her again, no matter what. The bullying didn't stop overnight, but Gloria's newfound confidence gave her the strength to fight back. She started to speak up in class, to participate in school events, and to smile again. She also started to document the bullying, keeping a journal of every incident, every insult, and every attack. She took photos of her bruises, her cuts, and her scars. She recorded videos of Clara and her friends taunting her, pushing her around, and kicking her. And then, Gloria took her evidence to the school administration. She showed them her journal, her photos, and her videos. She told them about the bullying, the taunting, and the attacks. The school administration was shocked, outraged, and ashamed. They apologized to Gloria, promising to take action against Clara and her friends. They suspended Clara, expelled her friends, and provided Gloria with counseling and support. When Gloria's mother heard it, she was perplexed and asked Gloria why she didn't tell her about the bullying. Gloria apologized, telling her that she didn't want to get her worried. Though the mother wasn't happy, but she was glad that her daughter was free from all forms of attack. Gloria's story spread like wildfire, inspiring other students to speak out against bullying. The school administration implemented new policies, new programs, and new initiatives to prevent bullying. And Gloria, the shy and introverted student, became a leader, an advocate, and a voice for the voiceless. She realized that she was not alone, that there were others out there who had been through similar struggles. And she knew that she would never let the shadows of St. Mary's consume her again. She was a survivor, and she was determined to make her voice heard.